Well, heads are starting to roll with the IRS. As we told you today, Lois Lerner was placed on administrative leave. So who might be next? Tonight, we have learned more about Lois Lerner's connections to Cindy Thomas, the highest-ranking Cincinnati employee in the IRS division. This is a reality check you won't see anywhere else. As Fox 19 is leading the nation on this IRS investigation, we're learning more about the woman in Cincinnati who appears to have been giving agents clearance to carry out the targeting of conservative groups. Thanks to a new source inside the Cincinnati office, we're collecting more names of individual agents involved. Under this updated chart for you, we now have the names of 7 IRS agents involved in targeting conservative groups. The newest name on the list being Agent Grant Herring. Remember, the one person with oversight over all these employees is Cindy Thomas. Another name Fox 19 has been able to track down, Tracy Dornett. Dornett is an agent who in 2010 was named in a lawsuit against the IRS by the group Z Street. Now, according to the lawsuit, Dornett was the agent who asked Z Street on their application these 2 questions. Does your organization support the existence of the land of Israel? And describe your organization's religious belief system toward the land of Israel. Well, why is Dornett of interest here? Because within the last year or so, according to a source inside the Cincinnati IRS office, Dornett was chosen by Cindy Thomas to become Thomas's staff assistant. So as we continue to dig into this case, it becomes more and more clear. The common link between all these agents is Cindy Thomas. So was it Thomas who issued the BOLO, or the Be on the Lookout order, that agents were using to target conservative groups? A source inside the division tells me that there's no evidence that Thomas wrote it, but there's no way she didn't sign off on its enforcement. Still, no lawmakers have asked Cindy Thomas to testify about what she knew or who might have given her orders. Today, our Corey Stark went to Cindy Thomas's home.
Hi, I'm Corey Stark with Fox 19 News. How are you? Good. Is Cindy at work today, or is she around? Or?
We have no comment about anything.
No comment about anything? Okay,
Yeah.
Can I leave one of my cards with you guys? All right, great. All right, thank you so much.
At the end of the day, is Thomas the rogue leadership? Well, not necessarily. Look again at our organizational chart. While Thomas's position is under Holly Paz and 2 down from Lois Lerner, sources tell me it was Lerner who visited the Cincinnati office far more often than Paz. Sources also say the relationship between Thomas and Lerner is very close. Now, speaking of Lois Lerner, she will be recalled before Congress after pleading her 5th Amendment right to not incriminate herself. Of course, she did so after doing this.
I have not broken any laws. I have not violated any IRS rules or regulations, and I have not provided false information to this or any other congressional committee.
Well, Congressman Darrell Issa says Lerner waived that right when she made a statement about her innocence before the committee. Today, Lerner was not only placed on leave, but was replaced as the head of the tax-exempt organizations. What this means for you is that being on leave will not prevent her from being called before Congress again or possibly facing charges. But a major question for lawmakers: why has Cindy Thomas not been called before Congress to testify? We're reaching out to Congressman Jim Jordan's office to get the answer to that question. Meanwhile, tonight, Senator Rob Portman is beginning to ask questions about who else in the Cincinnati office, especially higher-level employees, might have known this targeting was taking place. We'll keep you updated. And that is Reality Check. We have a special section on our website dedicated to these IRS stories, and if you would like to make your voice heard, you can always do so on my Facebook page. Just search Ben Swann.